Hello and welcome back. Let's see. Where are we? Ah, yes. We're in a giant pit of flaming lava. Oh dear. Okay. I had a bit of trouble with the last lot of videos, like I had an audio sync problem. I'm hoping it won't happen again, but I'm gonna have to be extra vigilant of
Why?
that happening for
Why?
in the future, it seems, since it is
After all
possible to
this
do.
searching, I still cannot find it.
Poor Solaire. Anyway, we have some demon ruins to conquer. Oh wait, no, not demon ruins. We have some Izalith to conquer. Now I'm wearing my orange charred ring, and although I have a flaming egg on my head, I believe I shall be okay. Proceeding forward. I'm going to start running into people who are a bit more inclined to set me on fire, so it's not all good as far as egghead is concerned, but you don't have to spend that much time in lava or on fire, so I'm going to go ahead and just proceed from here. Now, I may hesitate to fight to the bed of chaos right away, because there are a couple of things I might want to properly get done before actually bothering to defeat the bed of chaos. And the bed of chaos fight isn't exactly exciting anyway. The strategy with the bed of chaos fight is literally just to throw yourself at it until it dies, no matter how many times it takes. I think the fact that the bed of chaos has like damage that persists over attempts is a kind of an indication by the developers that they fucked that boss up. It's a terribly badly designed boss fight that really has no place in the game. Now, these guys used to be a huge pain in the ass, but their aggro radius has been lowered considerably, so they're no longer quite the I don't know, mountain of chaos they used to be. They still hurt each other, and they're still a huge pain in the ass to fight, but they don't notice you quite so easily anymore. There is one last attempt by night by the Dark Wraith Kirk in this area, but I'm not human at the moment, and so I definitely want to get human and do that encounter before defeating the Bed of Chaos as well. All in all, I wouldn't be that unhappy if I actually just got the Sunlight Maggot and then sort of just left the area for later, because there's also the business with Sigmire, which is something a bit different of its own. I'm just being very careful to try and weave my way through these dinosaurs, because the longer I can get away without fighting any of them, the better. At least until I get to the next bonfire. So I'll just carefully walk around. First sign that any of them notice me, I'm... Nope. I'd forgotten there was a couple of statue guys here. Oh well, can't get through the whole thing without anyone trying to attack me. That would be... Okay, walking that way seems to be a bad idea. The ones around here are pretty spaced out. If one comes after me, there's a good chance I won't be able to do anything about it. Except maybe just run like crazy. I very much wish I didn't have the Ring of Favour stuck to me at the moment, because I would totally use the Ring of Fog in this area. Just to avoid aggroing anything. They're far too annoying to fight, even though they can hit each other. Holy crap, I didn't even... I barely saw that one in front of me. Thankfully, they barely see me too. I think I'll just ignore that statue. they wake up and start running at me, I'm running up this branch and there'll be no tomorrow. Unfortunately, the bonfire is in the bottom section, so running up this branch won't get me all to where I want to go. Still, let's take a little nose around. I don't remember if there's anything up here or not. I don't think there is. In which case, I'll just drop down like an idiot. I think I can... No, not that one. One of these walls will give. There we are. And now I've got the bonfire. I haven't got a lot of souls though. I wonder what I should well, first things first, let's repair everything. Yeah. Is there any meaningful weapon reinforcement? Guess I could always use the Titanite slab on that, but I don't really want to. Divine Caestus. Can't hurt. But this is no way to be spending souls, to be honest. Like, I'm not going to get anywhere doing things like this. Because I don't have nearly enough actual... I think there isn't actually enough here to buy. And this bonfire is of no real use to anyone. Now, the way into the Izalith is over there. Let's take a little peek around. Yes, this is a terrible place to waste souls, though. And souls will be wasted. Because, I don't know why, but I really... Fair to chaos aside, there are other reasons I like to die in this place. One particular time that I remember, it was one of my first encounters with a vagrant. I got sniped by a vagrant in the Izalith when like a whole bunch of like spears of light just rained down from... It had obviously spawned on a one of the upper platforms while I was going down underneath. And so yeah, that was just like, ah! Like there's no way I'll get through the Izalith in one piece. Something always happens. I'll be eaten by a Chaos Eater, or shot by a vagrant, or I'll be blown to pieces by the Pyromancer. And I'll never ever beat the Bed of Chaos in one shot. It'll just never happen. I think it's hard for anybody to say they can beat the Bed of Chaos in one shot. It's just not feasible most of the time. Which is precisely why it remembers that you damaged it during each attempt. I think even the developers realized in the end. It's like, yeah, no one can be expected to beat it in one go. Ornstein Smo, fine. Four Kings, fine. Bed of Chaos, no. Completely impractical. Well, this is the place where the statues usually get the better of me, because they start appearing in places I don't expect them to come from. But as you can see, they're stupidly weak to being strafed. Like, almost comically so. Nope, I think I got nicked there. Nope. Oh wait, that one's not alive. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. I don't really want to do the Sigma part of the Izalith either until I get Sigleen out of the Duke's Archives. Like, there's all sorts of like weird order of event issues that occur in this part of the game. You'll get slightly different outcomes to various things depending on which order you do things in. Also, I'm not, like, I don't see how I could possibly save Sigmar during this particular playthrough. I'm, like, the equipment choices I have just don't make it practical. I mean, even when you got full equipment, like, you could do anything you want, it's still a bit tricky and reasonably hard to set off the flag correctly. Because you have to drop him into the nest with the Chaos Eaters while at least one of the Chaos Eaters is still alive, and then very quickly jump in after him and kill it before it kills him and the extra Chaos Eater that usually joins the fight from a side room after that happens. And even though it's not particularly sensible, I am scared shitless of Chaos Eaters. Like, they freak me out. The very first time I met a Chaos Eater in this game, on my very first playthrough, he immediately picked me up and stuck me in his blender. And since then I've just never felt comfortable around them, even though it's actually pretty rare for them to actually try that in an actual fight. And it's escapable. Like, you can, if I'd known I could do the whole bumper mash thing at the time, I might not have died then. But I didn't know, and so it turned out to be pretty bad. Now, this has been pretty relaxing so far. I'm not even really concentrating on what I'm doing. I'm just circling around and punching these statues until they die. Getting very slight burns, my trouble. The real problem I have here is my utter lack of humanity. The bonfire is not going to serve me very well when I haven't fed it at all. I'm only going to get 5 Estus between trips here. Although in some ways 5 Estus just between here and the... if it was just a matter of getting to the Bed of Chaos each time, it might actually be enough, because there isn't really that much fighting once you clear out the Pyromancer. Yeah, come on, you freaky dude. This thing seriously freaks me out and makes me scared every time. Oh my god, you horrible creature. Oh well, be brave. When you can just sort of circle around them, it doesn't seem like they're very smart at all. But when there's a whole bunch of them coming at different angles and shooting freaking, they shoot acid which like breaks your equipment and stuff, it's like, yeah, I don't like them at all. Now the orange charge ring will do me no good here. And I might have bigger problems than that, because it looks like I have to fight a Pyromancer now. And I might die here, just letting you know. I've forgotten if the Pyromancer's like all the way over there, isn't she? It's not like he's hiding in a corner or something. He's gonna come running down. If you can avoid a firestorm, yep. Nope. Nope, see. Yeah, the Chaos Firestorm does crap tons of damage, like utter bonkers amounts of damage. And the actual places it appears, the lava storming and stuff, is pretty... Oh, crap, no. I was going to keep circling around here, but tree root. I don't really like fighting her up on that elevated platform to begin with. It would have been better if I'd gotten her to come down towards me, but I was too focused on the firestorm dodging. Ah, well, switch back to the lava ring. Try this again. I'm not certain how much of those enemies I can just run past freely. I don't really want to fight those statues again every single time I die. But at the same time, it might be dangerous if I had a whole crowd of them behind me every time. So we'll just have to wait and see, I think. I could probably get my Pyromancy Flame out and my Flash Sweat Miracle if I attuned it. And that would greatly reduce my fire damage. I'm going to just run past a whole bunch of these guys and see how many of them actually follow me. Because if it's not too bad, then... oh, it's pretty bad. Nope. Tree branch. Not too worried about the Chaos Eater at the moment. As long as the statues don't follow me all the way up, and it looks like only one's come, so... Well, it's better than fighting a whole bunch of them. Oh, we dropped something. It's pretty rare, but they can drop red slabs, those Chaos Eaters. Just a red chunk though. Can't expect too much from the first try, can we? Now, the Pyromancer's not too... Like, realistically speaking, it's that, like, the Pyromancer's not actually that powerful, it's just... You know, can you actually, survive in order to get into close combat with her? Someone with a decent weapon, like a nice big sword of some sort, or a club or something that you can really smack her with, wouldn't have so much trouble. As it is, my problem is just going to be getting her somewhere I can actually fight. Nope. Anyway, the whole lava thing won't be a huge problem each time. Probably don't lock onto her, just keep moving. Maybe use the corner to block her line of sight so that she gets closer. Okay, I don't actually know all her little foibles, but backstabs are good. Don't get too greedy if you're like me though. Like, if I had a decent weapon, that fight would have been over already, but since I don't have a decent weapon, I'm gonna have to just make sure I carefully finish her off. There we go. And she should drop a decent catalyst. The Izalith catalyst. All good! Hooray! And she won't come back. And she's the biggest problem on my way to getting to the Bed of Chaos. Once she's gone, it's actually a pretty easy run. And there might be a couple of treasures I can pick up here and there. So let's go and do that. I don't really want to drop down there for that one, but... Duty calls! I wonder where my soul pile ended up that last time. Oh well. Hopefully I'll come across it before I die again. Because, make no mistake, I will die again. I don't beat the Izalith until I, oh! Try it a couple of times. Oop! That guy's decided to join in. Yeah, these guys are a waste of time, it seems. I also didn't get the mission from, What's-Her-Face to kill the Bed of Chaos yet. There's all kinds of reasons why I shouldn't actually be doing the Bed of Chaos yet, it seems. Let's look for my soul pile first. Oh well. There's the boss room. Well, I do remember that my main objective in coming down here was not actually to defeat the Bed of Chaos per se. My main objective in coming down here was actually to get the Sunlight Maggot. And that much I can do, even if I choose to run down here and do the rest later. Well, even if he's going to follow me, I don't think he'll follow me too far. I need to get this little item here. Now, I've forgotten if there was like some sort of little trick to this. Because if you don't do it properly, you just sort of fall all the way down. Yep. I know there's like a method to it. I think one way is to make yourself like extremely heavy, so that you just don't fall as fast. Or, well, you fall the same speed, but you just don't carry as fast, because the game makes an adjustment to your speed. You just can't walk forward as fast, and the game remembers it even when you're airborne, somehow. But I'm pretty sure there's an actual sensible way to do this, without me running around too often. No, there we are. Just follow the tree branch down, as it were. Hooray! Making some progress. Where are you going? Howdy, traveler. So, I'll go get that chest behind that Chaos Eater. Although he scares me. Like, they literally all scare me. Very good. Now, it's not a mimic. I don't know why I always think this one would be a mimic. I should know by now that there's definitely no mimics down here. Well. Just shows you how well certain parts of this game just worm into you. So, assuming I don't want to fight the Bed of Chaos right away, the next step is to... I really don't know where that one's going, but let's head down here. I'll stay out of Sigmar's room, but see if I can smash some. Oh, crap! Damn it! And there's more. There's always more. This is how they make such a pathetic enemy trouble. Just lots. Now what I need to do is get across this bridge here. But I don't think having these guys trail me would be a good idea, so... Oh! Shit, crap, bollocks. Well, that was a lot of fire. I should have run. I should have just ran across the bridge and gone, fuck it. That's a lesson to anyone who takes them too lightly. Like, they actually are reasonably strong. It's just, they're so pathetic individually, I always think I can outmaneuver them. It turns out, no, I can't. I should stick with being careful in this game, but I'm just not good at dealing with things in the Izalith. I always manage to bolt it up somehow. And this is my current method of doing so. Now I need to get across... I need to get rid of that Titanite demon. And go get that sunlight maggot. It's pretty much my only thing to do at the moment. Because once that's out of the way, I'm actually pretty free and clear. I can even run past the Chaos Eater in this case. Because without the Pyromancer there, like, this place is losing some of its threat. Like, running around a big group of these guys is only dangerous if you actually intend to fight them. You can always run from them without any trouble. Let's just go straight for the bridge and not worry about the rest. Now let's see how many will follow me and how many will give up. I can't tell which way that guy's facing. Okay, so if I get this far, then they all give up. This guy's a respawning Titanite demon. I don't actually have to kill this guy either. To be perfectly honest, all I have to do is get around him. He's a useful way of getting demon Titanite. Like I said, he's not, strictly speaking, necessary to kill. Now the real trick here might be if Solaire has gotten here before I have. Not to mention the whole crystal lizard thing. Oh, let's take stock first. If I stand here, I'll be free from lightning bolt. I don't really want to come back here for my soul pile if something goes really balls deep, so maybe I'll try this. Although I think I can beat Solaire, of all people. Ha! I just said a positive statement about my game playing ability. I am utterly screwed. There's no way I can beat Solaire. Yep, and there he is. The horrible thing upon his head is... Oh, I know. He hasn't got it on it. Like the... He's here, but he hasn't got the thing on his head yet. Has he? The red-eyed thing is over there.
Finally, I have
Oh, poor Solaire.
my very own son.
Crap, he's got a lot of health.
I've done it. I have. Yes. I did.
I'm not feeling very confident enough to parry him either. Because I haven't parried anything for quite a while. But that wasn't exactly difficult, so... Poor Solaire. It gave me some humanity there. That's nice. It is nice of him. I like that. Sunlight shield, sunlight straight sword, iron leggings, iron sun armor. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff. Lots of stuff. Yeah, you need to kill the one with the red eye. As far as I know, they're completely harmless. They actually have no ability to hurt anything or anyone. They do drop red chunks though, so you may as well kill the little ones too. Just in case. Come out, wherever you are. And now, what to do? There is the whole Kirk business still. Yeah, it does sound good. I got the Ring of Sacrifice on, so why not make a go at this Titanite demon after all. The only problem with this guy is he's in a very awkward place to have to fight. And I think he's a bit stronger than regular ones too. And again, I bought the one in Analondo, so how bad can it be, huh? Oh, it's very bad. This guy's frankly too annoying. I would never normally fight this guy in hand-to-hand combat. I would use magic or bows or anything else. Maybe if I could really just, like, punch the living daylights out of him, that would be different, but... Can't help the things that can't be helped. And if you really want to do Sigmar's part, you have to walk into that area down there. But the floor will cave in, and I think you become somewhat trapped until you go through the Chaos Eater's rune. So I definitely don't want to do that just yet. I've got the Sunlight Maggot, but I can't wear the Sunlight Maggot while I've got an egg on my head, which is an unfortunate thing I did not think of at the time. So, what to do? You know what? I've got the Ring of Sacrifice on. Why don't I, and as long as I don't beat the Bed of Chaos right away, I could surely, I could still do Nightkirk's session on the return trip. Yes, that works out. I've got humanity now, so... Yes, I think that's actually a decent proposition. But I am sort of at time, so what we'll do first is I'll make a break in the video, and we will see that happen the next time. So, yeah, join me for the next video, guys. See you then.